All Blacks, 5 talking points ahead of their test against the Wallabies in Brisbane. All Blacks, 5 talking points ahead of their test against the Wallabies in Brisbane. Beauden Barrett was concussed during the recent Rugby Championship match against the Springboks in Cape Town. Can he prove he is fit to play the Wallabies? One more test for the All Blacks and that's the end of the commitments in the Southern Hemisphere for another season. They haven't lost to the Wallabies in over 2 years and are motivated to keep a clean slate against their Sanzar neighbours. Here are 5 keys to the match on Saturday night in Brisbane. What next for Mounga? When a player suffers headaches and dizziness more than a week after receiving a head knock, you know it's time to play a safe shot. Beauden Barrett had to leave the field late in the first half of the test against the Springboks on October 8 and despite passing his head injury assessment at Newlands Stadium he is clearly still not right. Canterbury Crusaders first 5 Richie Mounga has a big year in rugby. Barrett didn't train in Brisbane on Tuesday, but was scheduled to have a gym session afterwards and will continue to be monitored. The All Blacks coaches are saying there is zero chance of compromising his health if he isn't 100% fit. So the odds appear stacked in Lima Sopoaga's favor of getting a start and that Barrett, as at times is the case when players are injured, will help issue sideline instructions and the kicking tee. Which raises the question. If Sopoaga starts, who provides cover for the first 5 job if he is injured? Most likely Damian McKenzie, surely. Richie Mounga has been brought in as temporary cover but it seems more likely that he will be released to play for Canterbury in the Mitre 10 Cup semi-final against North Harbour this weekend. Mounga clearly is doing plenty of things right to capture the selector's attention. His chances of travelling on the end-of-season tour to Europe must be good. Seda or Savia? Or both? Steve Hansen's revelation that Seda Tumenova was an option to join the squad in Brisbane because Nee Milner-Skudder has been ruled out for around 6 months with a shoulder injury may not be great news for Julian Savia. If Tumenova, who can play centre and wing, is being mentioned by the All Blacks coach it obviously means he is considered the next best wing behind Rieko Ian and Ignahalu. An invite to the Northern Tour could soon be in the mail for Tumenova of Tranaki. That doesn't mean to say Savia won't also be asked to travel to England, France, Scotland and Wales as the 4th wing. As it stands, though, his name has slipped down the list of contenders. On the hunt for glory and gold. If Carmichael Hunt makes the Wallabies team for the Suncorp Stadium test, and the good oil is that he will be listed on the bench, it will add another chapter to a colourful career. Hunt previously played rugby league for the Kangaroos and the Brisbane Broncos, prior to switching to Aussie rules. He jumped over the fence to rugby union in 2015. He now has 3 test caps under his belt with the Wallabies. Journos like a good angle and our Aussie brethren were quick off the mark when chatting to Hunt at the Wallabies base on the Gold Coast. No, Hunt doesn't remember the moment he had to be carted off the field when he made his Kangaroos debut against the Kiwis as a 17-year-old in 2006. But he has seen the replays enough times to know what happened. A split second before he ran into a tackle by Kiwis forward Frank Pritchard, Hunt was doing well. Then everything went dark. Contact was made with the head. From there it was lights out. Showers, humidity and tease. Given the All Blacks have rarely sighted the sun since their arrival on Monday, it can be assumed they have discussed what game plan to select if the rain continues. Sunshine State? Monsoon madness more like it. If it hasn't been raining, the low clouds have been threatening to burst. And this could continue through to the weekend. Whoever starts at no 10 might be asked to give the ball plenty of air if the slippery conditions reign supreme. Wednesday is traditionally the players' day off, but there may be little chance of sharpening their golf games if the city's nervous greenkeepers get their way. Exactly. All's quiet on the eastern front near the Queensland coast. While the All Blacks have been parked up in Brisbane, the Aussies have elected to station themselves on the Gold Coast. Neither Wallabies coach Michael Cheika or All Blacks counterpart Hansen have felt the need to trade even the most gentle of verbal jabs. Although Hansen did have a dig at Sonny Bill Williams' detractors this week. And he didn't miss.